I went for a swim this morning, right? And I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the pool rules, the big poster. It was eye-catching. It had cartoon children on illustrated for the rules. Like, it would have a child running and say no running. But I nearly died at the most cringeworthy accidental racism I've ever seen, when the kid that they'd coloured in brown for diversity purposes was told no bombing. How did they get away with that? I thought if he's going to blow up anything, it's going to be his armbands. I thought the next kid was going to be Japanese for no taking photos. And they could have probably topped that off with a ginger kid and said no friends. Unbelievable. But I've moved my girlfriend in with me. There's a lot of couples in the room, and I want to give the gentlemen some advice. If you move your girlfriends in, definitely get a lock on the bathroom door. I made this mistake. I'd lived in my apartment for 3 years, and I didn't even consider the bathroom door scenario until I was lying in the bath the day she moved in. She just burst through the door. I forgot she even lived there. I thought I was being burgled. And she just waltzed over, sat down, dropped her knickers and started having a wee. Now, I don't know if any of you lot have ever been in a nice, warm, relaxing bath and somebody else in the same room as you starts to wee. You can't help but join in, can you? It's disgusting. You don't even know you're doing it either. Yellow rainbow just emerges out of the water. Like, where did you come from? It's not romantic at all. I doubt it's even hygienic, if I'm honest. Lock that door. As well, it's funny living with a woman because I found out that women are all idiots. Right? I'm not just going to I'm not going to throw that out there without evidence, right? I've got proof, right? Because since I've been in this proximity of this woman, she's come out with some comments, and the best one, I think, was when she was walking across the frozen car park when it was all frozen over, and she started doing that walk that women do on ice, that one, right? And she looked up at me and she said, "Do you think that's why penguins walk like that? In case they fall over?" Now, you're blonde. Do you think that's possibly why penguins walk like that in case... Absolutely, this is what I mean. Because I've been to the zoo a couple of times. I've got to be honest, I wasn't looking out for it. But I didn't see any penguins giving it this on the ice. Then hit a hard bit of tarmac and go, bloody hell. And nearly swept my neck. You want to watch that bit? Never happens. Penguins don't walk like people. Fact. So... As well, I've given my girlfriend a small percentage of the remote control for the TV. I give her a 10% share. And she abused this power. And she had me watching Mary Poppins on Christmas Day. Have you all seen Mary Poppins before? Yes. Now I tell you now, it's the last time I take advice off that bitch, Poppins. Because the next day on Boxing Day, I was at my granny's house and she started taking her insulin. And I said, you know what, I'll help that go down. I nearly killed her. She didn't get out of hospital until the new year. Am I a little bit too young to be moving someone in? I'm 26-year-old. Is that too young? No, it's a typical woman's answer. It makes you feel like you should be more grown up and more responsible, but I'm not grown up at all. And I realised this the other day when I found myself stood on the toilet seat seeing how high I could poo from. But the one thing that's keeping me young, thank you, the one thing that's keeping me young through all this is that I still wake up every morning without fail in a tent. Every morning in an over-optimistic state of arousal. I'm not going to use it, but it's all right. I can walk it off around the house, not like when I lived with my mum and I had to ninja from room to room avoiding her. She didn't need to see that. Gentlemen in the room, have you ever been for a back massage? Just not if you had. And not in Bangkok where you're expecting a happy ending, and not if your girlfriend, the one that's meant to be relaxing. I'm saying there's nothing relaxing at all about fighting the blood flow to your package. I found myself in Portugal, 21-year-old, having my first back massage on this marble slab with nothing on but a little tea towel over my bum. I was trying everything to pump the blood north. I was holding my breath and all that, trying to get it in my head. Eventually I just give in and I lay on it. I thought it's going to be fine. This woman's going to leave and I'll just be able to get changed in my own space. But she asked me this, and I'll never forget till the day I die. She said, "Sir, can you please turn over?" Now I should have said no. should never have turned over under those circumstances. But she turned around to pick up some massage oils, and I seized this opportunity to turn myself over, took it between my thighs, and knit my knees together with just a little tea towel hiding my embarrassment. And I was flexing. I was more tense than when I went in. Now, bear in mind, I've just been oiled up. Now, I'm sure this woman's a professional, and she's seen a man get an erection before during a massage, but never that quick. It just slipped out and douche. That's it. That's the speed, not the size, by the way. This is what I said to try and defuse the situation, if you can imagine what's just happened. Tea towel, douche. She gets a bit startled. I went, ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Kai Humphries. Thanks for having us.